What's up? Welcome back to the shop. Fresh back from Mayday. Okeechobee here with the VXL car. Had a blast all weekend. Sherry was wielding this thing, had a great time. Very first passes on this car on a timing system. First thing I want to say is my GNS is pretty damn accurate. So, just started working on the car. This is all day Saturday. It's not all the tickets because there wasn't that many people there, so it was like a private rental. It was amazing. So we whittled it down Saturday, it looks like, to a 41. And at this, we have no idea other than what people are saying they're running in our GNSs. Other people may have a better idea, but we had no clue. So we come back Sunday, which is race day, and she's just doing her thing. Looks like some of these passes she has to get in and out of it. It's getting hot. It was like 91 degrees. Ooh, look at that light. This is on a Pro Tree. For some reason they had it on a Pro Tree for this race. She was doing real good, and we popped one into the 30s, so we thought that would be pretty good. And there's not much more I could do with the car because you're limited to what's in the ESC, no extra timing. But what I did notice, a lot of guys were using some slippers, and they seem to be about almost 500ths to a tenth faster. So I dug into my box of junk that I had left over from my Traxxas stuff, dug out a V2 Revolution design, some more spurs, some more pinions, some slipper discs, and we'll get after it. So first round, she got Jonathan. Haven't seen him in forever. And he ended up winning. There it is, 238 at 56. Sherry spun, lost. She bought back in. She got Mark. Sounded like he was running the slipper. 238. She had to get out of it. Look at that mid 191. Yeah, she was going 155s all day. Well, more testing. It's a really fun class, and the best thing about it is, guys, it forces people to make new grooves, so the starting line's not so bad. Different classes require different amount of stick. Be back with Hyde. All right, back here with Hyde. Boom. Popped my first ESC. Let's get into it. So when we get there Saturday, not really testing my car that much because you pretty much have to test for the surface. It's changing almost every time you go up there. I've learned when I go to the bigger races. So we're just having fun up there on reds, 70 inches of mercury on the tire. And then I decided, hey, let me switch to golds. Didn't switch nothing else. Oh, I put it up to 100 pounds. Mercury. And went at 72 at 81. So I was like, we're good. Hung out, helped my wife with the VXL car, and just hung out with people that were there and had a great time. So Sunday shows around. I unload the car, put it down, and I make a hit, and it gets out of shape. And I noticed the car is torque steering. That's why we don't have any front tires on it. When I torque steering, it's leaving great, but around mid-track it'll start drifting. Just drifting to the right, to the center, or depending what lane I was in. And I'm thinking maybe these tires are growing. So before that happened, about my 6th and 7th test here, I'm in the mid-6s where I usually am, but it's still doing it, and I'm having to drive it, and I'm crashing it on the big end. I crashed it so bad that I bent this little blue bracket right here, which made my wheelie bar crooked. I mean, I loosened up all these screws thinking it was just some torsional strength tension in there. It actually bent this bracket ever so slightly. So replaced the bracket, made a hit, went right down. Still had some time left in testing, so I thought I'd try my friend's tune-up who was ripping, sending PBs. And different tune-up, different car, it's not gonna work the same. So I put these tires back on, So I wanted to see if it would not torque steer and go dead straight like it usually does. And I pulled the trigger and it just sat there. That's not the surface, that's not anything else but me. It's my ultimate choice. The thing about different classes is awesome is it forces people to create other lanes. Even the VXL guys had to get out of their own lanes because they got so damn sticky. So in my opinion, if you're putting your car down in the sticky stuff and complaining, there's no, that's your choice. You can put your car anywhere between the tree and the wall. So pick your poison, guys. 1 coat, 3 coats, what color tire you're running. There's all kinds of ways to skin these cats, man. So let me get back to work. I called my friend BB. As you know, I got this about 3 weeks ago. Got him building me a spare ESC. I've had this one forever. It's time to put it to work. And let me get this car back together and we'll be back at it. Just getting started, taking the car apart, getting these things back together. I just wanted to ask you guys real quick. I don't know when the live feed's on, if you guys like watching that better, if you want us to do our video thing for the rounds and the races. Let us know what you guys like. Y'all have a great week.